We are going to start taking a look closer at prepositions. If you can identify prepositions and prepositional phrases within a sentence, it's so much easier to identify all the other parts of speech within that sentence. So if you look at the picture here, we have this apple and we have this caterpillar or worm going all over the apple, and all of these different prepositional phrases are underlined, or the prepositions are underlined in the prepositional phrase. So we have a worm that's above the apple, on the apple, going up the apple, beside the apple, below the apple. And so a lot of times a preposition has to do with position. Prepositions are words that show a relationship between a noun and pronoun and the rest of the sentence. A prepositional phrase will begin with a preposition and end with a noun or pronoun. So an example would be with my grandfather, by the house, under the swings, over the stars. Most prepositional phrases will end with a thing. So the boy looked at a magazine. So you ask yourself, what did he look at? A magazine. When you're trying to figure out the preposition, 99% of the time the subject and verb will not be part of a prepositional phrase. That's why a lot of times when I'm trying to identify the subject and the verb, I first take out the prepositional phrase. In order to find the prepositional phrase, it often helps to cross out the subject and verb before you're looking for it. So you can do it either way. So for example, a rabbit with long floppy ears hopped around a cage. Well, who or what is this about? It's about a rabbit. And what did the rabbit do? It hopped. So that leaves with long floppy ears and around a cage, and those are my prepositional phrases. Another example would be one of the girls trimmed trees in her yard. Who is this sentence about? It's about one. What did they do? They trimmed. So my prepositional phrases are probably the things that are left of the girls and in her yard. This is just a quick intro to prepositions. What you're going to be doing for your IXL skill over the next couple days is just identifying prepositions. So I've also linked to the plans on my webpage 2 different videos that show you more about prepositions and talk more about prepositions, and I also have a link there to a document that has a list of the 70 most commonly used prepositional phrases. Once you have watched those videos, feel free to go to IXL and you're going to do skill FF1.